Hey guys, let's go have a look at this 1968 Chevelle owned by Mike Hall. It came straight out of the paint booth for a 9,000 kilometer run across Canada in a snowstorm, all the way to Toronto, then to Vegas, then back home. Let's go have a look, see what kind of condition it's still in. Maybe we can talk to the man himself.
Back them down, well, there's kids on that cutting edge.
This year in body style of Chevelle is one of my absolute favorites. I used to own a 1968 when I was younger. Still absolutely in love with them. My car was also a big block car. One of the best hoods they ever made on a muscle car is this one right here. Absolutely stunning, very sleek, not too out there, just enough to show what potential muscle could be under the hood. And what is under the hood is, I believe, a 502. I might be wrong and I might have to ask Mike, but I think I heard him say it's a 502. And it looks absolutely amazing. The one thing that I see on here that I'd be questioning just a little bit, and they might have changed them since the last time I've really seen them, is this style of fuel filter right here. See how it's glass? If they changed them to plastic, then I'd say they're okay, but these tend to leak, and if they're rubbing too hard on something hard, they will break and they will burn your rig to the ground. So I'm assuming that that could be some kind of plastic now, I'm not sure, but back in the day when they first came out, they looked beautiful, they were glass, and they burnt a lot of vehicles to the ground. What's happening, Abe? Do you remember if this was a 502 or a 572? 502, right? Oh, what are you doing? There we go. By the man's hand, you guys seen it?
I think it's a 502.
I think it's a 502 too. Lots of power. I haven't been in it. Absolutely freaking amazing.
Unfortunately, I have been in it for about 18,000 kilometers. It goes very well. It's a very reliable car, believe it or not, for a rickety old piece of shit. The heater don't work in it very good.
So did you see your light flash between your, or in front of your eyes when you guys were going through the snowstorm?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I watched it and my fingernails dug into the table, right? Just hoping that you guys were going to make it.
He still hasn't got the right windshield wiper on the son of a gun.
Of course.
I had to beat it with a stick to get it to run, but it's actually not. It actually was quite reliable.
Besides the wipers, we all watched it and we're like, you know, out of everything, it's the wiper motor that doesn't work.
Well, I tell you what, the heater kind of works in it.
What you guys should have had going on, you should have did the rope thing and just got,
trust me,
you know.
Hooplehead did want to do it, but
well, you guys at least had the.
Hey,
what?
Are you paying me for the YouTube exposure talking about my car?
No, we were having a quick discussion, and I couldn't remember if it was a 502 or
502.
570.
502.
And how much horsepower did it run?
508 and 580. Well, that's what GM tells me.
Yeah. So do you think it's underrated, or do you think it's about?
I think it's pretty accurate.
Yeah?
I mean, I've had 400 or 500 horsepower. This thing performs pretty good at around 4,500. Shit starts happening.
So, but I have noticed that you still have the old crappy wipers on it, the motor.
No, that's the brand new one.
That's the brand new one?
We
Why
just-
is this covering stuff off?
Because this is the pump and we couldn't get one.
Okay.
This one doesn't work.
So did you
the
find it
wipers
was
are
the motor
separate.
that didn't work, or was it
Yes.
that upper bit?
No.
Because you guys were constantly like digging in here.
No, we were
playing.
tapping it because the first one we got was a rebuild. This one's brand new.
Yeah, but it seemed like it started as a tap, and slowly as the videos
We
progressed,
were
it went to
beating,
like beating on it.
And finally we got back to Canada and it died on the last 4 hours.
Yeah, well, you got it going again. So as far as the car went, you guys, I seen you
No issues.
marking it. It looks good now though, eh?
Well, we've just repainted this fender
Okay.
in that quarter.
So the paint job lasted 3 months.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. It looks beautiful. This is absolutely one of my favorite cars, my favorite body. So as you know, I'm still trying to get my 68 back. And
I have one
hopefully-
more. Didn't you see that green body sitting there? All complete.
The
buckets,
rusty one?
console.
That rusty
Yeah,
one right
but
beside this one the other day?
I think the floors are actually good. I
Are
haven't
they?
jacked it up yet, but I mean, it's all there. The only thing I took off it was this.
You've been
That's it.
robbing parts already off something that could potentially put back on the road. Mike!
I can still put it back on the road. I just got to find another parts one. But that's all I've taken. I think I took, just the window chrome.
Yeah, I might have to look a little closer. I'm still holding
Yeah.
out trying to get my original one back, but I have been told it's getting restored
Hey,
right now.
You know, they say, hey, TikTok.
Well, I know. So how you liking the 5-speed?
You could.
It's a wicked
There's
transmission,
no
eh?
way you'd ever drive this thing as far as I drove it with a 4-speed. Not unless you took the 355s out and put like 276s or something.
So, do you think that you're gonna make the deadline for your cross Canada trip? 32 or 31 days now, and you still are only halfway through that build.
Yeah, but we started at 65 days, so we're halfway through.
Yeah, but
We're on
still
schedule.
Yeah, but you know how the last 15% is
10%.
like 50% of the work.
Yes.
And you're 31 days now. You think you're gonna make it? When I look at it, it looks like it's unattainable. You think you can do it?
Yes.
Okay.
And if not, we have a backup plan. We'll take this.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the backup plan is a great plan at least.
But I want to drive across Canada in a convertible
I know
this
you
time
do.
in the summer.
Why don't you take one of your little shitbox cars?
The Firefly?
Yeah.
Matt won't do it. He's coming with me.
Yeah, I guess. And you gotta have one of your muscle cars,
Yes.
right?
Well, I mean, and we're building it as a cruiser. 300 horse, 327.
So is it getting another Tremec?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
But we're running 336s. We're going to
So highway gear.
putt across Canada.
Nice.
Because, I mean, there's no 90 miles an hour. Yes, he can.
Sweet. Well, thanks for talking to us, Mike.
No problem, Dave.
Look at that. You know, when you're as famous as Mike, you get custom-made tacks. Speed Hut made them that Rust Bros. Get in there close to see. It says Rust Bros right in the tack. Pretty awesome. Hopefully one day I'll be that famous and I'll be able to get Dubs right in one of the tacks. That'd be sweet.